Welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast with your hosts, Tony Caselnova from DisneyByTheNumbers.com and Parkhopper John from WDWParkhoppers.com. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the podcast at all times. And get ready for the Disney Parks Podcast.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Disney Parks Podcast. Sitting across from me is the man with all the bells and whistles, Mr. Tony Caselnova. Touch the pearls, wave the arms, touch the pearls. He's from DisneyByTheNumbers.com. You can find me, Parkhopper John. I'm from WDWParkhoppers.com. Thanks for joining. If you're watching live on Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast. You can watch us live Monday nights at 8 o'clock or thereabouts. Right. And you can watch us be goofy on live Facebook as we record the podcast. We want to thank you guys for taking time out of your busy schedules to listen to the show. Before we get too deep into the news, my friend, what Disney stuff did you do this weekend?
Nothing.
Nothing? You didn't do anything Disney this weekend?
No.
Well, I haven't told you this. It was date night Friday night.
Uh-oh, where'd you go?
We went to go see Spider-Man.
Oh,
I know. It was so good. The best Spider-Man movie I've ever seen.
Now I gotta find people to go.
No, I'll go. Let me know when you want to go. I'll go see it again. Trust me. That's a 2 or 3 timer.
Yeah?
Yeah, that's a 2 or 3 timer.
It didn't really get good reviews.
Who cares? Name the last Marvel movie that got great reviews.
The first Iron Man.
Yeah, they're all good movies. This is a good movie.
Right.
This is
the Avengers first movie.
Oh, yeah, it's the Avengers. So it was good. Had a good time.
Right.
Had a good time. It was a great story. I'm going to talk about it a little bit more. I'm going to do my full review over at the live show that I do Tuesday nights, 8 p.m. Facebook.com/Parkhoppers, WDW Parkhoppers. Yeah. Shameless plug.
You do that right to Facebook?
I do, straight to Facebook.
Yeah.
Do not pass go, do not collect $200.
Is it on your page? It's on your page afterwards.
It comes up usually like Fridays. I do the news show on Fridays. But put all the links and stuff in it.
Good.
Repurposing content. But as we get into the show, we want to let you know about our sponsor this week by saying this. Hey, if you've been thinking about taking a Disney vacation, and really, who of us hasn't? But why do you want to go through all the hassle of weeding through all the resorts, and the fast passes, and the dining reservations, and all the crazy transportation stuff? Why do that on your own when Tracy at Our Laughing Place Travel can do it all for you? Tracy specializes in Disney travel and prides herself on excellent concierge level service. She makes all of your dining and show reservations. She helps you with fast passes and makes your vacation stress-free. You just show up and start enjoying your Disney vacation from the moment you touch down to the moment you take off. So, if you're thinking about a trip to Disney parks, or maybe a Disney cruise, or maybe an adventure by Disney, or maybe Aulani, or we have Disney Vero Beach over on the coast, or Disney's Hilton Head up in South Carolina. Call Tracy. The best part is when you call Tracy, there is no charge to you. Her services are absolutely free. You can get in touch with Tracy at Tracy, and that's TRACEE at olptravel.com. Her phone number is 724-747-2732, or just log on to her website at www.olptravel.com. Remember, Our Laughing Place Travel.
Sounds good to me.
I can't wait. I want to go on a vacation. I just live right down the street.
Yeah. And then we'd like to thank our Patreon guests. You can sign up to be a Patreon and get exclusive content and access to us by going to patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast. We want to thank our current contributors, David, Willie, Jeremy, Katie, Eva, Grant, Ernie, David R., and Ross. Thank you all for being contributors. So go check us out at patreon.com/Disney Parks Podcast.
All right. So is there anything else you want to say?
No.
All right. So without any further ado, let's get into the news.
And now, Disney Parks Podcast News.
We got it right. And it's been a couple weeks.
We got lucky, yeah.
We missed last week because of the holiday.
Right.
Right. Actually, it's kind of nice. I mean, it was just nice kind of having a long weekend.
Yeah.
It was good. Yeah. It was great. Had a good time.
That was a good idea.
Good idea. All right. So ABC's The Chew is going to broadcast live from the... Well, not live. They're going to broadcast from the... No, it's not live, is it?
No, it's not really
live.
live.
The tape.
Yeah.
ABC's The Chew is going to broadcast from the 22nd Epcot International Food and Wine Festival for the third consecutive year, October 4th through the 6th. They're missing my birthday by 2 days. The dynamic Emmy Award-winning co-hosts who delighted audiences last year with the stories of their Disney adventures as they whipped up delectable, it's easy for me to say, delectable dishes and drinks will share tasty new recipes and a bounty of festival surprises with their Epcot audiences throughout the festival's unprecedented 75-day.
Yikes. Starts in August.
75-day. That's a long time, kids. 75-day culinary celebration, which runs from August 31st through November 13th, 2017. The Chew will also feature segments highlighting food and beverages from, say it with me now, around the world of Walt Disney World Resort and its 4 theme parks and Disney Springs. Delicious dishes inspired by the Chew also will be featured throughout the festival in the themed global marketplace Earth Eats, hosted by the Chew. Park guests will be able to savor these menu stars, which would be the grilled beef skewer with romaine, apricots and feta cheese, ricotta and zucchini ravioli with rustic tomato sauce, and a sweet finish, peanut butter and white chocolate mousse with a caramel drizzle.
Interesting.
You had my wife until white chocolate, and then she's out.
Wow.
At the Festival Center, guests can watch screenings of the Chew show highlights, cooking and entertaining tips. Instructions on how to obtain show taping tickets will be announced at a later date.
Yeah.
Chew's coming back. Mario Batali, my friends.
If anybody would like to take the Disney Parks Podcast, people, we are free to go.
The only downside about that is when they do the Chew, I want to say for the last couple of years they've done it right at the end of the promenade, and they set up this great thing so they're all covered and they're out of the sun, and the people are facing the sun.
Yes.
I mean, like, dude, seriously? That's the only downside about going to see them live.
I'm surprised they don't do it indoors somewhere. You know, like at World Showplace.
Well,
I guess they're setting up for Eat to the Beat.
Well, no,
not Eat to the Beat.
The Festival of Senses.
Yeah.
Yes and no. That backdrop is just perfect, so it makes sense they would do it out there. And the guests, the co-hosts aren't that worried about it because they're undercover. Right. I would melt.
They probably have fans and those little chillers up there.
Yeah, and they have people running and getting them cold water.
Well, I think they go into those little white tents where it's all chilled up.
Mr. Freeze is in there.
Yeah.
Shh, you must cool down.
Yeah.
That's cool. 3 years running.
Yeah.
75 days.
I know. It's ludicrous.
75. That just seems like a long time.
It is a long time.
And Parkhopper Sid wants to go. Every band that comes to the Eat to the Beat, she wants to go to the first night. She wants to go to one performance of every group.
That's 75 weekends.
It's not 75 weekends.
Well, it's damn near it.
It's what's 30 some, because 75 divided by 2, because it's two night shows.
Wow.
I said that's great. I said the problem is you have September. Why? Well, I mean, it's just something to do.
Yeah, what are you going to do on Friday nights in September?
You have September, which we're going to talk about that in just a second here a little bit. But, I mean, it's just an issue. That's an issue we're going to have to walk through.
Yeah.
So we'll see. What's next?
All right, well, think about that. There's not one. There's not two. There are 3 New Year's Eve celebrations at Disney's Contemporary Resort alone this year.
Just 3?
Just 3.
Just 3.
So reservations open up this week, actually tomorrow, July 11th. 3 ways to ring in the New Year's at the Contemporary Resort.
Get it?
Now, the article goes on, and we're going to talk about these things, but there is absolutely no pricing on these events. So I can't even tell you how much of your wallet's going to disappear.
I can put a
But
guess.
I would say a good significant portion of it will be disappearing.
Yes.
So part of the Enchanting Extras collection, which gives guests the can't-miss experiences that enhance Walt Disney World experience. For an evening of dining and dancing, Disney's Countdown to Midnight includes a delightful dining.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah. Live music, libations, and more. An interactive band. What's an interactive band compared to a band?
They hand out the guitars and the drums.
And you play?
You play. Play Wipeout.
Yeah. An interactive band and DJ and an interactive band and DJ will fill the dance floor, and we hear that Mickey and Minnie may make a special appearance. Then they'll welcome in 2018 with a flute of the bubbly and a viewing of those legendary New Year's Eve fireworks at the Magic Kingdom. Hours are from 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. in the Fantasia Ballroom, and the party is designed for guests 18 and older.
Now, the Fantasia Ballroom is the one that's...
The big one.
The big one that's off to the side. So that's the one that they all go out, like, in the roundabout, like right by the flags, the big flags.
It's
when you're staring at I'm the Contemporary.
Yeah.
It's this ballroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. Then next up, they have the Pixar Party.
Ooh.
That is a New Year's Eve celebration for children or people like me. It's a family-friendly way to ring in the New Year's with Disney Pixar-inspired dinner. Sarge will welcome you to the ballroom of the Americas, and I think that's the other one on the side. Yeah. That features vignettes of beloved Pixar movies, from Andy's room in Toy Story to the Metro City with The Incredibles, and the immersive celebration, which includes theatrical backdrops, dramatic set pieces, fun props that recreate the fantastic words of the Pixar film, and, of course, favorite characters will be on hand, such as Toy Story, Incredibles, Cars, and Up. And I have not seen Carl and Russell and Doug in a long time all in the same place. So
I haven't seen Carl since the wedding.
Yeah, probably.
I saw Doug recently.
Yeah, Carl's in the Pixar thing now.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him,
That'd be good to see him.
Yeah. Kids can have fun at the Pixar face painting, a balloon artist, boot camp with Sarge, while interactive DJ spins Radio Disney dinner in a buffet style.
Macaroni, cheese,
Yeah.
chicken fingers.
At midnight, head outdoors to ring in the New Year's Eve with the other people that'll be outside. Viewing the Magic Kingdom fireworks hours are from 8 to 12:15. So you don't get to stay till 1. You're out.
No. Once you're out, you out.
Yep.
You gone.
Then there is a fine dining is the theme of the third party down in New Orleans.
Oh, listen to you.
Yeah.
Like a local.
Yeah. Disney New Year's Eve dining experience in the Grand Republican Ballroom. I think that's the one on the other side.
Right.
Inspired by the Disney animated film The Princess and the Frog, the room is beautifully decorated with French Quarter style to transport you back to the Big Easy.
Let's hope not. Let's hope it smells better than the Big Easy.
Yeah. Action stations, which will feature flavors such as oyster beignets.
Oh, God. Seriously?
Really? Smoked salmon mousse, cones with caviar, Kobe beef. I'm going over to the kids' Pixar thing. Kobe beef tartare, sheep's milk ricotta gnocchi. Gnocchi is an Italian dish. What's that doing in New Orleans? Signature dishes will include herb-crusted Louisiana redfish, crawfish etouffee, blackened Angus beef cooked 2 ways, braised short ribs, and a filet of beef with the truffled celery root silk.
That sounds good.
Nolan's Jazz Band will entertain during the dinner, joined later in the evening by a vocalist who will bring to life the Academy... Oh, my gosh.
Can't read tonight.
No, I can't.
What is wrong with us?
I don't know. Academy Award-winning classic from the film, and then slip outside with a glass of bubbly to ring in 2018 with a private viewing of the Magic Kingdom fireworks. And this event will be from 7 p.m. to 12:15 a.m.
Once you out, you out.
Yep. Reservations start, like we said, July 11th. Call 407 WDW Dining, and we have no idea on the pricing. And I don't think the first one and the third one are not going to be cheap. The kid one might be a little bit more affordable. Yeah, and I'd love to do that.
I wouldn't mind doing it if it wasn't. I hate to say this. I'm going to sound like such a jerk. I wouldn't mind doing it if it wasn't for the kids.
I wouldn't mind doing it if it wasn't on New Year's Eve on Disney property.
Wow. Jeez.
It's just that it is so hard to get off of Disney property on New Year's Eve.
This is how Tony's brain works, everybody. Tony's thinking, if I just convince everyone to come here to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that.
I could do that.
You can watch the fireworks over Lake Nona by the rednecks from the trailer park.
Yeah. It's just it's the they shut down all the roads. They make you go the one way to get over property.
It's rough to get out.
It's tough. The one year, the first year I was here, that I really didn't know any better. It took me over 2 hours to get off of property.
Now, our dinner's early enough to where we're going to be like...
Well, it's 9.
9, yeah. We're going to probably leave dinner, and we're going to we found this hill near our house. Did I tell you about this?
Yeah.
That it's near a school. It's like literally less than a mile from our house, and there's this little hill. We can see all of it. So we'll be able to see all the fireworks in Orlando, on the south side of Orlando.
Maybe we'll go park there.
Yeah, you can come over. That'd be great. Yeah. We'll bring some faux champagne, and then we'll just drink at the New Year. All right, fans of the Disney's Yacht Club Resort are going to be experiencing some big changes and resort dining options here at Walt Disney World. The Market Ale and Compass, which is the first step in a major reimagining of Disney's Yacht Club Resort, which is including a reimagined lobby lounge and new concept for the former Captain's Grill. So the Captain's Grill is no more. The airy new market offers a small merchandise area and 28 seats for casual dining. 28 seats. That's it.
Yeah.
With both made-to-order and grab-and-go. You can start the day with an egg white wrap, spinach and feta pastry, or a sticky bun. Lunch and dinner include specialties such as grilled paninis, ham, and cheddar on a pretzel roll, and a veggie sandwich with roasted broccoli and garlic, kale, almond, golden raisins, and cheese with a whole grain baguette. Grab-and-go selection offers sandwiches, salads, and other eats, including kid-friendly items. For sips, there's Coca-Cola, Freestyle, wiki, beer and wine, and a specialty drinking station that offers both specialty coffees and smoothies. A whole new Ale and Compass concept debuts at Disney's Yacht Club Resort in October when the lobby lounge is transformed with a new interior that expands to 58 seats, offering new menu of classic cocktails and light bites. But the biggest change is going to be the adjacent Captain's Grill, which becomes the Ale and Compass restaurant. The Ale and Compass menu is still in the works, but the reimagined restaurant will have a gastropub ambiance with New England-inspired comfort food, open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And on-stage hearth open is the focal point. Hearth oven. I can't read either. Which will be the focal point. Decor is inspired by the cozy warmth of a lighthouse as a comforting respite from the outside world. The casual table service restaurant will also be on the Disney dining plan.
Cool. I think it was time to give that a little freshening up.
Yeah, I'm good. Hey, Gary Clevenger's in the room. Hey, we got called studs.
Oh, wow. Hey, don't forget, this Saturday, July 15th, we're going to be over at the French Quarter, New Orleans, at the Scat Cat Club from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So stop by. We have some things to give away. So
yeah, just a few.
Yeah, if you stop by.
That's not you have the bag. You don't have the suitcase.
No, not that. The suitcase.
Suitcase is for the big event, yeah.
but I have some things to give away.
Good.
And then don't forget our big party, September. It's closing in. It's closing in on us.
Coming on with a vengeance. We're less than a month away.
Yeah, September.
Well, no, 2 months.
Yeah, September 2nd, we're going to be at the Bay Lake Tower, Grand Villa.
Highlight of my year, buddy.
Yep.
Highlight of my year.
It'll be party time. I got the shopping list going. I got some stuff. So it's going to be a good time, a lot of fun. Come hang out with us for a couple hours and check it all out.
A lot of beer bottles.
Well, yeah. Don't forget to check us out on your Amazon Echo or Amazon Dot. Just say, what's your name? Play the Disney Parks podcast, and it will play. And don't forget that we have a store that has some coasters and mouse pads. I got to get 2 more. I have to give you my order.
Yep.
So go check us out at Disney Parks Podcast /shop. And we have all the stuff there. You can check it out.
Yep. We're working on phone cases.
Oh, phone cases are coming. So stay tuned if you're looking for a new phone case.
Yep.
We probably are going to be able to get some new designs in there soon, too.
I hope so. Yes.
We're working on that, too. So don't worry about that.
All right.
And don't forget that John's got a book, The Bucket List to the Magic Kingdom.
Yep.
It is still
15.
15.
Yes.
$15.
Yeah, it's just a sale. Yeah,
Plus
15,
shipping.
$15 includes shipping.
15 shopping.
Mm-hmm.
So go to www.parkhoppers.com, get the book signed, buy it from John, or you can just buy it from Amazon and
Not signed.
not signed.
Yeah.
Go to DisneyByTheNumbers.com where I have the book, the Walt Disney by the Numbers book thing. I don't know how much it is on my site anymore.
It's $15.
Probably thereabout. Free shipping. It's signed and numbered. We like to track our books, make sure they make it to the right place.
He's Big Brother.
I'm Google. And speaking of Google, don't forget to rate us and review us over on Google Play. And if you're in the parks, give us a call at 407-413-9010 and tell us all about the fun that you're having. And while we're sitting at our desks working during the week.
Feverishly working.
Feverishly
yeah,
working.
Gary in the chat room is asking, what about phone cases? Yeah, phone cases are coming.
Yep.
Phone cases are coming. It's just a little design thing that we're trying to work through. But other than that, yeah, it's coming. It's going to be good.
Yep.
It's going to be, as the president would say, huge.
Have you been to Monsieur Paul's over at the French Pavilion in Epcot?
No. Well, not recently.
Yeah, I haven't been in a while, but so they're having a special summer menu offer at Monsieur Paul's for the Walt Disney World annual pass holders. So if you're a pass holder and you're coming down, ka-ching. From now all the way through September 22nd. That's like 2/3 through Food and Wine
Festival.
Yeah.
Oh, what a coinky-dink.
Right. So Walt Disney World annual pass holders can indulge their senses in the feast of the French culinary technique with a special 4-course price fixed menu.
4 courses.
And that is great because the prices of this place are crazy. And there are no substitutions.
Of course not. This is what you get. If you don't like it, there's the door.
Right. Now, for 4 courses, it only costs $65. And let me tell you, that's a steal there. Because normally, like, I think one of their entrees is $40. So,
yeah,
you get 4 courses. Plus tax per person. Obviously, it's at France. The elegant meal will include a glass of champagne, plus your choice of 2 refined entree selections. 2.
Refined.
Yeah.
You can have 3 if you go to the unrefined.
Right. It's either a black sea bass or a free-range roasted chicken. So if you don't like black sea bass, and you don't like chicken, you're out. Don't even bother because there's no substitutions.
There's no substitutions.
That's it. You're done.
If you don't like fish or chicken, screw you.
Yeah.
You go next door and you get some couscous from Morocco.
Right.
And you'll like it.
Please note that this menu is only available by special request at the restaurant upon check-in. The annual pass holder must be present with their valid pass holder card and request the pass holder summer special menu. The special menu is available for pass holders and their whole entire party, and the Disney dining plan is also accepted.
That's nice. They didn't have to do that, but they did.
They did. They
Nice.
went the extra mile.
They went the extra mile. Good for them.
Right.
Of course, it's going to cost you two meal things probably.
Oh yeah.
But
Definitely too.
I don't want to seem negative.
Somebody was just telling me, and maybe some of you all out there in the listening world can confirm this. Somebody just recently told me that you can take now your snack credits. Like if you get like 4 or 5, accumulated snack credits, you could take 4 of them and turn them in. I don't know what the number was. I think it was 4. They said into a meal plan credit.
Wow.
Because apparently not everybody uses their snack credits. They accumulate over the trip or week or whatever.
Yeah.
So people can turn them into plan.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. So I'd love somebody to confirm it if you can. Let us know.
Maybe somebody in the chat room can illuminate us while we're still on the show. That makes sense though, because I've had a lot of friends who've been down on the dining plan and it's like, God, I got snack credits. So there's like, hey, what are you doing? Come meet us in the parks and we'll like feed you.
I mean, I've been in like, Pop or Art of Animation, in like Landscape of Flavor, and there's usually somebody at the checkout going, oh, I'll buy those grapes for you with these credits, or I'll buy those chips for you with the credit. So, yeah, I've seen those people.
Yeah.
Trying to unload their credits.
It just seems weird. You've got you.
Because I think they get a snack, like, I don't know. I think it depends on your plan.
Right.
But some of them are like 2-3 snacks a day.
Right.
Even more.
Right. And you've ostensibly paid for it. Even if you're on the free dining.
Yeah.
You still paid for it.
Oh, you've paid.
You've paid. So you better get your money's worth.
You paid.
That's the thing about it. I mean, it's like going on a Disney cruise. If you go off a Disney cruise and you come back hungry, you're an idiot. You just, there's no way.
You didn't leave your room.
You did. Well,
I don't even think that's possible because you can
get
room service.
Yeah. So that's on you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I think the dining plan is a great addition, but, people want to make sure that they're getting their money's worth. And I've seen a lot of people, it's like, hey, come join us in the parks, or, hey, let me buy that snack credit for you. And people are like, no. I'm like, well, I got free snack credits and I can't do anything with it.
Right.
So I'm glad that Disney's doing that, because it used to be like the old fast passes. We would get fast passes and then we're like, oh, we're not going to use them. Yeah. And you try to give them away and people don't want them. They think there's something fishy about it. Right. So that's good.
I know some of my friends that drive down save all their snack credits, and then we'll go to like Disney Springs and get all snacks and drinks for the car ride back.
Right.
They fill up the cooler with the the drinks and some ice from the room, and
you can only eat so much Goofy Candy Company stuff on a trip back home.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're planning on coming down for the next at least next couple of weeks, Chef Mickey's has had some unexpected maintenance, which has caused a temporary relocation. So don't panic. You're still going to be able to get the Chef Mickey experience. It's just not going to be in Chef Mickey's. Walt Disney World has scheduled some unplanned maintenance for Chef Mickey's at Disney's Contemporary Resort, causing a 2-week relocation. Anyway, so the buffet, along with Mickey Mouse and his friends, will move to the Contemporary's Convention Center beginning the 28th of July and continuing through August 13th. All existing reservations will be honored at the temporary space, and the guest experience should not be affected, other than you're not going to be watching the monorails go by over your forehead.
Right.
I want to say there was a fire.
Really?
I could have swore
Chef Mickey's trying to burn the place down?
No, I think there's something like caught on. I'm speaking out of turn, but I other than that, I can't think of what other than we got to do some, we got a drain clogged.
Yeah, or pipe broke or something.
Or part of the monorail fell on the.
More black monorail parts falling off.
It was blue monorail. It was monorail blue. Yeah. But hey, whatever.
You never know. All right, this week's trivia question is this. What is the significance of the name of Walt Disney's family company called Retlaw Enterprise? If you know the answer to what is the significance, I can't even speak today, of Retlaw Enterprise, email us at DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com or call us at 407-413-9010.
It was Walt Disney's third grade teacher's cousin's nephew's aunt.
That's close.
Dang it.
Close.
Dang it. I never get these stupid trivia questions right. They're too hard, Tony.
Yeah. That's why
Uncle
we get
Tony,
positive
can you
emails.
get some easier trivia questions?
Actually, I try to pick the harder ones because some of them are so very easy. Like
What would you consider an easy trivia question?
what is Donald's nephew's names?
Really?
Yeah.
How many nephews does he have total?
I don't know, but I know of Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
Right. I thought there were more.
I think there is, but I don't know those.
I know the main three.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that.
All right, Walt Disney World is joining the ranks of magical dining this month.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't know what magical dining is, the entire month of September, probably close to 100 restaurants, you would think?
Something like that, yeah.
100 restaurants in the Orlando area have a 3-course price-fixed menu for $35. Now, some of these places, you cannot get an entree for $35.
Per person.
Per person. For example, Ravello.
Yeah.
That's a great example of you were stealing money from them.
Sort of.
I mean, what are some of the other places?
Todd English's Blue
Yeah, Todd
Zoo.
English is a Blue Zoo.
Don Shula.
Yeah.
Il Molino.
Il Molino, yeah. There's a lot of places that you cannot get an entree.
Well, and all the places on Restaurant Row.
Yeah.
Super expensive places to eat are majorly affordable.
Yeah. So I will tell you this. Take a break from Epcot Food and Wine. And really, because get away from the crowd, go to one of these places in Orlando, Restaurant Row, or down by Universal, the City Walk, downtown Orlando even. I mean, you can Uber to any of these places for $5, and for $35, you're getting a good meal.
But if you don't want to leave Disney property, are there places on the menu as well?
Joining this year's list, and I am shocked at the amount of places they put on the list this year. You got Jinko.
Try again.
Jinko.
Try again.
Jinko.
Try again. Jico.
Yeah,
You're saying Jinko.
Jinko. Sounds like an N. Okay. You can't get a meal there for $35.
You can't get a glass of water there for $35.
The Wave. The Wave, I think that's great.
Yeah.
Olivia's Cafe.
That's pretty cool.
That's good. Boat Rights. And then the Turf Club.
That's a great place, man. That steak at the Turf Club is Bananas.
Now, if that's not enough, you can go over to Disney Springs and hit up Paddlefish, and that's new, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
And even better yet is STK.
Yeah,
you
buddy.
can't get a steak at STK.
No, you cannot.
You can get a half a steak at STK for
maybe.
$35.
Yes, maybe. Yeah.
And the last, and still, I think one of the better ones, Marimoto Asia is on the list this year too.
That's
I think
awesome.
they were on last year too.
They were.
Yeah.
But,
and so was STK because we went there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably
we may have to go back.
I just remember when we went to STK, we made fast friends with the manager.
Yes.
And joined us for shots.
Yeah.
He bought them.
Yeah. Nothing like sitting down at a restaurant with the manager doing shots.
There's nothing like that in the whole world.
Yep. So there's over 100 restaurants, and then part of this goes to local charity too. So you are doing good while you're eating. Mm-hmm. We're going to try and hit up a place every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? Is that our?
I think we're going to try something like that. Yeah, Sunday might be a little awkward for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll talk about it later.
All right. Well, I'll be hitting up a place on Sunday if John's not going.
Take Sid; she'll enjoy it.
Sure.
That'd be great.
Oh, we should say go. You can go visit the list at I think it's visitorlando.com/magical dining.
Yep. Yeah, and there's a lot of great places. Like last year, we went to the restaurant at SeaWorld. Don't do that. Don't do that. Yeah. It was not very good. Go to Red Lobster. You'll have a better time. But a lot of great places on Restaurant Row. And
what was your favorite from last year? Do you remember?
SDK.
Yeah, SDK.
I'm sorry. You put a steak in front of my face. Yeah. And shots, And the thing about it is that price fix menu is you get steak and you get something else.
Yeah, you get an appetizer, a steak.
Yeah.
And then some restaurants on their menu have some add-on things too.
Right, and that's
you can upgrade your meal.
Yeah, and that's where STK gets you, because you get an appetizer, you get a steak, and you get a dessert. And that's it. If you want like, a side dish, you have to pay for it off the menu, and that's $5-10.
Yeah.
$10, I should say.
Yeah, it's close to 10.
But if you're there with somebody, you can do like
split them.
Split a side. Yeah, we had 3 people there, and we bought like 2 sides, and it was more than enough.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of cool, and the upgrades usually they're like a wine flight for $40.
Right.
So
they did that a couple times. Right?
Yeah, and we did. We
We
dropped.
tried
about
some places too, like at the the Wyndham. Over on Bonnet Creek, I didn't even know there was a restaurant in there.
Yeah,
I just
didn't either.
The Hilton and the Waldorf out of it.
Yeah, and I don't think they knew that they were doing magical dining until we walked in.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's where we usually drop about $100. $70 to eat and then a wine flight. So it's about $100. So we have to save up for this, but it's totally worth it. Even if you just did one a week.
Right.
It's still, you're going to go to places you never.
I think it's a good break from.
It's a heck of a great break. It's a great idea.
Food and wine.
Yeah, you've got a great suggestion there, my friend. All right, so the first bit of interesting news that we want to discuss, we'll talk about one of the elephants in the room that we're finally getting to. I think, let me look down. Is Tony going to get the second one? Yeah, Tony's going to get the second one. A little piece of news came across our wire last week, and because we weren't here, we didn't really get a chance to speak about it. So Disney Parks has announced that they're going to replace the Pirates of the Caribbean bride / We Once the Redhead scene, arming our famous redhead and giving her a brand new role. Now, one of the Disney theme park's most famous, popular, and iconic attractions is going to see yet another big change next year. In 2018, during a scheduled refurbishment to the ride, the infamous bride auction scene in Pirates of the Caribbean at both Disneyland and Walt Disney World will be getting a complete overhaul, altering the roles of the auctioneer, the redhead, and the rest of the characters participating in the Mercado auction. The news comes about 20 years after several notable changes were made in other parts of the Pirates of the Caribbean ride on both coasts, altering scenes to give different, less controversial context to pirates chasing women or vice versa. The bride auction is such an iconic set piece, however, that this new modification is bound to stir up even bigger controversy among longtime Disney fans. Imagineering ambassador and Disney legend Marty Sklar had this to say about the new updates, and I quote, Pirates of the Caribbean has always represented great Disney park storytelling, and it has set the standard for the theme park industry for half a century. But it's a story that you can continue to add fun to, with great characters and new performances. That's what the Imagineers have done with this new auction scene. It's like a theater show with a new act.
Mm-hmm.
In the new scene, the redhead will now hold a rifle. Let's pause. So, Disney is not condoning human trafficking, which nobody here is condoning it, but they're willing to go against the anti-gun group to give the redhead a shotgun.
Right.
Okay, so she's going to now hold a rifle as she helps town people unload their loot under the command of the pirate Scourge. So it's okay to have a gun, and it's okay to steal. It appears as though wenches are no longer being auctioned off as brides whatsoever, and we can only guess that cries of, "We Once the Redhead," will be removed from the ride entirely, which will suck. Well, that last part was commentary, not actual news. Quote, our team thought long and hard about how to best update the scene, given the redhead has long been a fan favorite. We wanted to keep her as a pivotal part of the story, so we made her a plundering pirate. We think this keeps to the original version of the attraction as envisioned by Mark Davis, ex Atencio, and the other Disney legends who first brought the classic to life, said Kathy Magnum of Walt Disney Imagineering. Disney made this announcement in conjunction with additions coming to the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction in Disneyland Paris, wherein Captain Barbossa from the Pirates of the Caribbean films will be making his first appearance as an audio animatronic character, joining a skeletal crew in a scene unique to Disneyland Paris. Other changes coming to Pirates of the Caribbean Disneyland Paris include the rebranding of the Blue Lagoon restaurant into Captain Jack's, now open to all ages and rethemed to fit in the mythology of the Pirates of the Caribbean movie series. As it seems, Captain Jack Sparrow, he won the eatery in a wager. The new attractions, quote, set sail on July 24th at Disneyland Paris, but the surprising transformation to the Pirates of the Caribbean rides at Disneyland and Walt Disney World will not happen until sometime next year.
Oh, yeah. I think they should just leave it. It's been there for 50 years. Why are you going to change something that, it's been there 50 years? How much complaining has been done that you need to remove this?
When she said...
And why just change things for the sake of changing them? I don't get that.
When she said, we think that the change, keeps, the spirit of which Exitensio and oh crud, I forgot his name, Mark Davis, and the other Disney legends. No, I think they envision them to be sullen redhead.
Right.
And granted, we're not advocating human trafficking, but we're also not advocating piracy.
Right.
We're also not advocating that you should put guns in people's hands and have them stealing stuff.
Right.
But this is a Disney attraction. This has been an attraction that's been here for decades. It's classic. It's just telling a story. And I just because it's in the ride doesn't necessarily mean it's condoning the activity. Because
Right.
I don't think Disney's all about, stealing. Well, wait a minute. Is all about stealing and pirating and shooting and chasing people. And, it's just a story.
Right.
And if they start whitewashing, I shouldn't say whitewashing after some of the movie problems they've had lately. If they start PCing all the attractions, they're going to have to really start thinking about a lot of the attractions.
Right.
Because Pirates of the Caribbean isn't the only. Hey, Haunted Mansion's too scary for kids. You're gonna have to dumb that down a little bit because it's too scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
my opinion.
I think you should just leave well enough alone.
Don't touch it.
Unless you've gotten some huge abundance of complaints, which I highly doubt.
I've not heard anything, but
Yeah.
would we hear those complaints?
No. So on the good news,
Yes. Tony gets the fun one.
on the good news, this is, people on the internet are saying this is confirmed. Listen, I don't say confirmed until the fat lady sings. And the fat lady is Disney. Until I see a press release.
So
or
on your
something,
larder side.
Yeah. Or something on the Disney Parks blog or Bob Chapek being quoted, I don't consider it confirmed. But
Right.
people saying that the Magic Kingdom in Florida here is going to get the Tron Light Cycle Power Run roller coaster. And they're going to drop that right on top of the Tomorrowland Speedway. Squirt it right out.
It would crush it. I must
Crush
crush the
it.
Tomorrowland Speedway.
Yeah. So, back in 2016, we talked about, Wreck-It Ralph coming and the Speedway going away. We said we'd love to see the Tron Life Cycle come.
We did.
So, we were thinking this, but we didn't think they listened to this.
We wouldn't think they'd do it.
Yeah.
And that's just a couple of bumpkins dreaming.
Yeah.
We didn't think they'd actually go through with it.
Well, if that's the case, I got a list of other things. If you're gonna start listening to us, I got a list.
Hey, could we bring the Shanghai, Pirates of the Caribbean over? Can we do that?
Yeah, if you're gonna redo Pirates, at least make it look like that.
Yeah, that'd be kind of nice. Let's see what else could we do. Yeah, could we just we need the castle.
Yeah,
We would need the Shanghai castle
we need
too.
just bring a Shanghai Park over.
We'll trade you.
Yeah, we'll trade you.
Magic Kingdom for Shanghai Disneyland.
I'd like Paint the Night. I'd like the Main Street Electrical Parade back.
I could do without that. Just give me Paint the Night. I'd be happy.
All right, so anyway, they're saying that Walt Disney World was eyeing the addition of the popular Tron Light Cycle Power Run attraction from Shanghai. And back in April 2017, we also, said
Had that rumor,
had
yeah.
more stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
Apparently, the preliminary budgeting teams from Florida were sent out to Shanghai to take a look at the attraction. I don't know why you'd have to do that. Can't you just call up like Burbank Imagineering and get the plans and the budget costs that they did?
Yeah, no kidding.
I don't know why you have to put people on a plane, but you did.
Hey, this is the same group of people that had to fly back and forth to the Himalayas 3 or 5 times so they can build a Yeti that doesn't move.
Yeah. So with the expo right around the corner, it seems that hopefully they'll make some announcement on Saturday at the Resort and Parks announcement. Tron Light Cycle over in Shanghai is already one of the most popular attractions in Shanghai. Duh. Already one of the most popular attractions there, and who wouldn't want to go on it? You, everybody.
I signed up last night.
Yeah. They're saying that the Tron Light Cycle will be in the Magic Kingdom just before the park's 50th birthday, probably around 2020 or 2021, replacing the Tomorrowland Speedway, which opened in 1971 as part of it's actually called the Grand Prix Raceway back then. The Speedway will likely close sometime around 2018 to make room for the construction. I can't imagine that they'll close that in 2018 for 2020.
I do.
2 years?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It took them 7 years to build 2 rides.
I think the Mine Train took a little bit longer than 2 years, didn't it?
I don't remember.
Yeah, I'll have to go look it up. And this is according to the internet, fairly certain confirmed rumor. So take it with a grain of salt, as I would say right now. Until you hear something confirmed from Disney on Saturday at D23, which we're hoping.
Yeah.
And I really believe that the Magic Kingdom, and specifically Tomorrowland, because everybody complains about it, that it's not Tomorrowland anymore.
Right.
But I don't think it's supposed to be Tomorrowland. It's not Future World and Epcot.
Right.
It's supposed to be just what the future might look like, what tomorrow might look like, not the future, tomorrow. So I think they're going to get a big update. They've painted the whole place. I think it's ripe for a complete redo.
All right.
They've done Fantasyland.
Time for Tomorrowland.
Tomorrowland could be next.
They're working on Fantasy or Adventureland.
Yeah.
Or Adventureland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Had to go through my lands really quick. It's been a while. Holy crap. So that was good news. Mm-hmm. Now we're going to go to some really good news for the adults. All you care to enjoy mimosas are now available at the Wave, Disney's Contemporary Resort.
Should we wave?
And we're going to be in the Contemporary Resort in September.
Yes, we are.
The Wave of American Flavors, located on the ground floor of Disney's Contemporary Resort, is now offering all you care to enjoy mimosas on their breakfast menu for $16.
That's like one mimosa there.
Yeah, no kidding. The new edition is only available during the restaurant's breakfast hours, which is sad. And those hours are from 7:30 a.m. until 11 a.m. The all you care to enjoy mimosa is a mix of cupcake prosecco and orange juice. Cupcake winery.
Yeah. Okay. Not cupcake tasting prosecco.
Yes. No, it's Cupcake.
All right.
Is the brand name.
Okay.
So it's prosecco and orange juice. So if you're down with that, you can make your reservations for breakfast. I don't know if we have reservations yet, but maybe we should think about it.
We do for Monday.
For Monday?
Mm-hmm.
I know someone who's going to have some all you care to enjoy mimosas, because we're probably all going to be hungover.
Oh, yeah.
And we're all going to be crying because we don't want to leave.
Don't make me leave.
So if you've got reservations, or if you're coming down, you should definitely make reservations. There's no word here on when this is going to end, so maybe it's a permanent thing, and that's cool. Mimosas are good in the morning.
Yeah. We'll see. I may have to get a couple of those. All right, we got some headline news. We still don't have a...
Ah, dang it.
All right, so over in Disneyland, reservations are now open for the Phantasmic dining packages. So if you want to do a little Phantasmic dining over Disneyland, you can do that.
Nice.
Construction began on the Memorial Lighthouse that they're building over at Disney's Grand Floridian. And you might say, John, what the hell is that for?
To which I would say it's to honor the young boy that was attacked by the alligator. And it's the logo, it's the icon for the organization that they started to, I raise awareness for something.
Alligators?
I forgot. I was trying to get out of it gently, but you didn't. So, okay.
I'll bring it back to reality.
Yeah, thanks.
Tomorrowland Terrace now joined the ranks of the mobile ordering at Magic Kingdom.
Falling like dominoes.
Yeah,
What do we got?
one by one.
6 down, 475,000 to go.
I think it's more than that. We're just covering some of them.
Yep.
There's a big rumor going around that Zootopia is going to be a new themed land over at the Disney Animal Kingdom. Now, I say put it right where Pandora is. If you,
I love you so bad.
if
It's so
you're
good.
gonna give us something that's cool, just put it where Pandora is, because that's kind of useless space right now.
I think it's a great rumor. But
Wait, so where do you? Somebody said to me this will be where Rafiki.
Rafiki's Planet Watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine. I would rather than build Beastly Kingdom, but what do I know? You know, it's only on your sign.
Saturday, July 15th, D23 Expo. Stay tuned to your Facebook and your Twitter.
It's
gonna-
Zootopia.
It's gonna light up like fire, baby.
Not for Zootopia. You really think they're gonna light
I
up?
think so.
So it's going to be 7 years before they open up Zootopia?
Well, probably more. That'll be dog years.
Oh, God, that'll be 50 years.
Well, Fox,
Seven
Fox
years
or
times
Fox,
7.
Fox
Yeah.
and a bunny year.
All right, next.
Next up, Disney's first 4K Ultra HD was released, and John, it was Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
It needs it, man. It's a visual pleasure ride for your eyeballs.
There are not a lot of 4K content out there,
No.
so I have not made the leap yet. I'm waiting until the stuff I can watch.
Right.
All right, this rumor I just thought was. This is just people starting rumors just to start rumors.
But I hope it's true.
Yeah.
Well,
No, you don't.
not the country, but the pavilion. A new pavilion would be
Yeah.
great.
So the rumor is that they're gonna drop in the Brazil pavilion in World Showcase, somewhere between like Italy and Germany or something, where there's that little plot of land. I don't know. If it was not Brazil, what country would you want?
Shocking that they would put Brazil next to Germany.
If not,
Brazil, who would I choose?
who would you choose?
Australia, New Zealand.
Yes, that's what I said.
I would say
Scotland, Ireland.
Well, they've got Great Britain is kind of encompassing a little bit of all. I would probably say something like them, or who would be another really great country to eat? Some type of Mediterranean. You know, that's not
Greece.
Yeah, like Greece maybe. But that, some South American country that's not Brazil.
Kenya.
South American country that's not.
All right, here's one that I found shocking. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, hold on, kids, because this one blew my socks off.
I have a theory. Go ahead.
I do too. Blue Man Group was purchased by Cirque du Soleil.
What's your theory?
My theory is they're going to put it in Disney Springs.
Yeah, in the Lanuba facility.
Yep.
I think that's a perfect idea.
I
To
do
take it
too.
out of
What I would do if I was Cirque now,
Paint it blue.
I would swap. I would put Cirque Show over in the Blue Man Group at Universal and put Blue Man Group at Disney Springs.
That's not a bad idea.
See? I have lots of good ideas.
I think Blue Man would be really good over at the Lanuba Theater.
Yeah.
I really do. When I saw that Blue Man got purchased by Cirque, I was like, oh, please God, let them bring Blue Man Group over.
Ends December 31st. Time is only... The clock is ticking.
Yeah. So maybe that'll be an announcement.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Could
If Blue Man Group walks out of D23, you will hear me scream bloody murder from my house if they're live streaming.
Yeah. I haven't seen this version of the show. I saw her many, many years ago.
We should go.
Yeah, I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
We should do that for my birthday this year.
Yeah. That sounds good. I'll paint my head blue.
Yeah, we'll do. Will you?
No.
Damn it.
All right, this one I thought was weird, but I have a theory about this one too. Siemens is ending their sponsorship with Disney. Now, so a couple things. One is obviously they're not going to sponsor Illuminations. So that opens up for another sponsor, maybe like Philips Hue bulbs or something.
Mm-hmm.
I thought would be a good sponsor for that. But also Siemens has a lounge on the back ship of Spaceship Earth.
The backside.
On the backside.
Gotcha.
And I think that would be a great location for their Club 33 that they're going to put there. Now, there are some construction walls up at American Adventure because people are saying it's going to happen up there. So, I don't know. I mean, now with Siemens leaving, either A, they're just going to scrap that because we hear that they're going to redo all of Future World, or I think it would be a great place for a lounge because it has a perfect view of illuminations without any tree obstructions.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that'd be great. That'd be great.
That's just me.
Yeah. So we're not going to have Siemens on the ball anymore.
No Siemens on my balls.
There you go. I can't believe you went there. But I'm glad you did.
The Club Den Children's Activity Center at Disney's Wilderness Lodge is closed. Permanently.
For good. You're
Forever.
done. You're dead to me.
Exactly.
So what are they going to do? Are they going to replace this with something else? Because
I don't know. I don't know what they're going to put there.
Don't they need something there?
I think something's going to be down by the pool, the Reunion Junction.
Yeah.
I think that's where this is going to go.
Yeah.
So it won't be up top anymore. It'll be down.
Yeah, it'll be by the
pool and the Geyser Lounge.
Geyser Springs Lounge.
Yep. All right, this one is ludicrous.
Please.
This is just a ludicrous rumor.
I hate AT&T so bad. I hate AT&T so bad.
I'm going back, but anyway. Verizon is rumored to be considering a Disney buyout. Listen, Verizon, dear Verizon, you better bring lots and lots and lots of money, because I don't think Disney's going to go cheap.
I don't either. I just don't see Mickey Mouse going, huh? Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Who knows? The only reason I'm excited...
Universal bought NBC.
Yeah. The only reason that I would even remotely be excited about that, I would rather Apple buy Disney, to be brutally honest with you. But the only reason I would be remotely excited about this is because I cannot stand AT&T signal in the parks. I'd rather it be Verizon, because I have Verizon.
Yeah.
That's the only reason. Other than that, I don't want Disney bought out. Yeah. I didn't realize that Disney is like, all of a sudden, it's like, hey, somebody's got to buy us. With Apple rumors and now Verizon. Yeah. I don't know.
Listen, I don't work on Wall Street. I have no idea. I got no skin in the game. But as a stockholder, bring lots and lots of money, because it's not going to go cheap.
You better bring it.
Yeah. Okay, this one I thought was a little bit interesting, too. They have this new program going in a couple places. If you decline housekeeping or mousekeeping, however you want to say it, Disney will give you a gift card, I think, for $25 for every day you decline housekeeping. Now, would you decline housekeeping every day for an extra $25?
Yeah, I would. Because when we stay in hotels, we usually put the do not disturb sign up, because we make our own bed. We don't trash the hotel room. Is this something that they're going to do for all the resorts, or just like the DVC resorts?
No, this is in the regular resorts now, not the DVC.
Then yeah, I would say sure, because we don't.
Because DVC, you don't get housekeeping except on the fourth day.
Yeah,
every fourth day.
We don't need housekeeping every day. Could you send up some towels if we need towels? That's about it. But no, we would prefer, because I don't want. I would really prefer personally not having somebody in my room when I'm not there. Like on the times that I've done press things at Disney, they're always giving gifts out, because you come back to your room and there's gifts everywhere. And I forgot that. And I left like laptop, iPad, shotgun on the bed. And I was like, oh, I forgot. I'm like, oh crap, I left my iPad and my computer. Yeah. Not that I would have taken it with me, but it's just like, I just felt weird because like somebody's been in my room and there's, $2,000 worth of gear just sitting there. Yeah. So I would prefer not to. And if Disney's going to pay me for that, for something that I would do naturally, yeah, I would totally do that.
I've been staying in DVCs, lately over the years, and I'm just not used to getting housekeeping except on the fourth day anyway.
Right. I don't, and I'm different. I know that Sid and I are different. We don't, I don't have to have somebody come in and wipe everything down and wipe the toilet and make my bed and turn my bed. I don't need that. If you're willing to give me money for not doing that, yeah. The downside is this is Disney's way of training people to not expect decent housekeeping.
That's correct.
That's the problem. So now you're taxing these poor housekeeping cast members to have to clean really shitty, really, pardon me, that slipped out. They're having to clean really.
Yeah, because imagine somebody in like Pop Century for 7 days with no housekeeping.
With 3 kids going crazy, throwing stuff all over the place.
Yeah, what's that room going to look like on the 7th day?
Right.
And it's not going to take you the normal hour, let's say, to clean that. It's not going to take you 2 hours to clean it.
Yeah, and that's the only downside about that. So that's troubling to me only because of that reality. Because we're different. When we go to Walt Disney World or any Disney resort, that's our home. We consider that our second home.
Yeah.
We pick up trash off the floor. We do. I don't know if you do that, but that's what we do. So we would keep the hotel room nice because we would keep our house nice.
Right.
But I've been in enough people's houses to know,
right, not
everybody is going to keep their stuff clean.
Right. Okay, there's been a lot of pictures on the internet. The AT-ATs have arrived here at Disney's Hollywood Studio. So the steel shape of the AT-AT, they got a couple of them parked out there now.
Nice, finally.
So they're here.
Yep. We've already got a couple in front of ours.
Well,
in front of Star Tours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're getting a couple more.
And for those of you who are screaming right now, shut up. It's AT-AT. If you say AT-AT, I will smack the taste out of your face.
I said it right. I said
you did. But there's this new generation of people who are the snarky little Star Wars fans.
I know.
They're AT-ATs. No. They're AT-ATs. He's C-3PO. He's R2-D2.
Yeah.
It's AT-AT.
Yeah.
Goofball.
Right.
And Han shot first.
We spoke about the original Disneyland presentation map being up for auction.
Yep.
It sold, and not for what they thought, but for $708,000. Just shy of what I was saying would be $1 million. So I was not that far off.
They declined my bid. I bid $25. They said no.
Hello, Mr. Donahue. This is not eBay.
I tried.
Is this an eBay auction?
I tried.
Yeah, $708,000. I think it should have sold for more, but I guess the market.
Times are tough.
Yeah, the market's just not there. All right, and last news is the Roaring Forks reopened following its 4-month rehab. So we have to head over there, check it out, see what they got going.
You be quiet, Siri. Keep your mouth quiet over there, my friend.
That's it. Don't forget to anything you want to add to the Roaring Forks? No.
No, no, not really. I mean, I don't even remember, where is the Roaring Fork?
Wilderness Lodge, down the ramp.
Oh yeah. I am excited about that because the new dining area, looking out over the pool that we're not allowed to get into now. Yeah. I think it's. I'm excited to go check it out. I remember walking by it when we were going to the Geyser Springs thing.
Right.
Yeah, I just had a brain fart. I was trying to remember. I almost said Alexa. I had to remember Siri, and that's why my brain shut off for Roaring Fork.
That's it. That's all we got this week. If you'd like to go check us out, go to DisneyParksPodcast.com or Facebook at Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast or on Twitter at Disney Podcaster. And last but not least, rate us, review us wherever you can. Subscribe to the show. That helps us the most. And then if you would like, please leave us a message at 407-413-9010 or email us at DisneyParksPodcast@gmail.com. And anything else? Nope.
Right. Thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for watching in the live chat room. And come join us Mondays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Facebook.com/Disney Parks Podcast.
And we'll see you in the parks.
The Disney Parks Podcast is not affiliated with the Walt Disney Company. All Disney parks, attractions, lands, shows, event names, etc. are registered trademarks of the Walt Disney Company.
Like a bolt out of the blue, fate steps in and sees you through.